Peace and welcome. Hope all is well. Today I'm gonna do a channeled reading. For those who are new to my channel, I am Sanaya. Hello, welcome, peace. What's good? I got a new tattoo too. I love it so much. It's so cute. It's so simple, but like it's the iteration of a nice spread. It's gonna be cute. Okay, I don't have any tattoos except for this one. This one, which is a relationship tattoo, and this one. So, yeah. But anyway, back to the video. I'm excited because I just got it done. So, yeah, be happy with me. But yes, for those who are new, my name is Sanaya, and I post what's on my heart to share. And today I am going to channel a message. I am a channel. I do tarot readings, and if you are interested in booking a reading with me, make sure you do so. Make sure you do so. I will leave the link to my website with my information, and yeah, you can find me there, and we'll do like a Zoom call, Zoom session, and look into your energy, see what's popping, see what you need to know. All right. I'm intuitive, so it could range in whatever subject matter. I'm open. Yeah, yeah. Okay. So hopefully you'll get an idea of what I mean if you make it to the end of this video. All right. With that being said, let's begin. Let's begin. Let's get the overall. I'm gonna do something quick, real quick. Just no, no, that's fine. Okay, let's get it going. Let's get it going. Overall energy for the collective body. Spirit, what's the overall energy we have today? King of Spades. King of Spades. Fierce. Fierce with it. Protective with it. Action. Taking action. Taking action and leaving the past behind. Taking action on ideals and leaving the past behind. Taking action on ideal life. Like, what life do you want to live? Taking action on the things that make sense. Coming out of your shell and reaching completion of the end of this cycle. So many of you have been going through a very colorful cycle. What do I mean by colorful? I mean happy, sad, frustrating, irritating, stressful, amazing, celebratory, hopeless, a roller coaster of emotion that has come with this season in your life. And now that you are reaching completion, now that you have learned your lesson and come into a new sense of understanding and understanding, you are now ready to take action on the things that matter to you. Okay? And you are you're very headstrong in it now. Like, there is no more doubt. There is no more back and forth. There is no more indecision about, is this the right way? Is this what I need to be doing? There may be a hesitance to do it, okay, for some of you, but there is no question. You already know what it is that must be done. It's just a matter of taking action. And so I feel that that is the energy that we are in, motivated to take action, motivated to take action and make cuts where necessary. Make cuts where necessary. What cuts? That's relationships, that's friendships, false friendships, that's people in your energy that do not mean you well. That's two-sided energy, two-faced energy. One day they're in your face and they're like, hey, I want the best for you, and then the next minute they're talking about you to their friend. And it's like, how do you have all of this energy to obsess over me? Because it's a lot of energy that these folks is putting in. And it's like, do you have a life? It's actually quite surprising that the amount of time that is taken into looking into what you have going on. It's quite... So we have the Wheel of Fortune. We have, this is a destined, again, I'm hearing a clock. I'm hearing a clock. This is just a matter of time before you reach fulfillment from the things that you seek. Wish fulfillment, and tapping into the tools, tapping into your network, tapping into those who are willing and open to helping you is what's going to help propel you out of this energy that you are wanting to leave. Okay? You have the tools, you have the space. It may not look like you expect it to look, so I encourage you to open your mind to the different possibilities, the many options that you have. 3 of Hearts, 3 of Cups. Open yourself to communicating with like minds who are actually there for you. And if you're unsure of who is actually there for you, meditate, take silence, really reflect to see, who, take some time. Because at this point, you want to limit the amount of barriers and the amount of delays that are preventing you from taking that next step. And in order to hear, you must quiet the noise. And so whatever noise is around, go out into nature, spend time in nature. And this is going to be the work on your part. Okay? This is going to be the work on your part. Spend time in nature and hear yourself. Listen to yourself. Really understand what it is that you want. Because you can be around others and it can influence and affect the way that you make decisions, because you have them in your energy. And so when you go into nature, when you get near that vibration of oneness, then you can begin to see the higher picture and you can begin to see clearly, right? This is kind of giving me like an eye level, an eye level of all of the moving parts, right? Whereas you may see one way, you may see it this way, the bigger picture is actually something completely different. And so at this time, we want to be mindful that what we may see is not the big picture. What we may feel is not the big picture. And so as we begin to observe what we see, what we feel, how we respond, we can begin to formulate a blueprint of how is this working in my favor? How is this setting me up for success? Okay? How is this pain alchemizing into fuel? We have to be very mindful at this time when it comes to our emotions, when it comes to those triggers, because there is an energy that wants to knock us off of our path. And we must not look back. Again, completion. Again, this is destined. 9, 10, baby, and you're out of there. You're out of there. Okay? You're out of there. What are you feeling at this time? What feelings are coming up at this time? Paralysis, analysis paralysis, anxiety, suspicion, paranoia, mistrust, mistrust in those who are around you. Tap in. Feel that feeling, you know? Know that there is something there, whether it's an illusion or whether you are right on the money. Okay? Be mindful about the conversations that are being had, what people are saying and what they're not saying. Use that suspicion to your advantage, okay? Because it's not an issue that you are suspicious. It is how are you channeling that suspicion to work in your favor. Okay? We want to come out of this belief that our emotions are bad, our feelings are bad. We should not feel the way that we feel. We have to learn and unlearn these conditionings and instead use our emotions as tools to help us reach the other side. Okay? So if you are feeling suspicious, lean into that feeling and ask yourself, what is it that I am suspicious about? Am I suspicious of this person because beyond their words I see something off? And if you've been gaslit most of your life, this can I wanna kind of shine the light on you, because you have been taught that you don't know what you're talking about. You've been taught that you cannot trust your thoughts. You cannot trust your questioning, your line of questioning. So let's begin to unravel and alchemize this conditioning and break that chain of self-sabotage. Break that chain of not expressing yourself how you truly are. And let's begin to embrace the thoughts, the feelings, the questions that we have. Okay? Because again, we are oneness in physical form, acting out this evolution of life. And there's no coincidence that you are thinking what you are thinking. There's no coincidence that the consciousness that is coming into your awareness, there's no coincidence. It is all for a reason. You don't necessarily have to know what that reason is all the time, but pay attention to what comes up and stop ignoring it. Stop blinding yourself to it, because we got to get out of that energy. Before we coped by blocking it out. We coped by detaching ourselves to prevent ourselves from getting hurt. But I want you to open your eyes now. I want you to open your eyes and see what is really happening. See that those daggers and those bullets that are hitting you are bouncing off, because you are aware that they no longer can hurt you, that they no longer have a hold on you, that you no longer allow them in, you no longer give them access to you. Therefore, they just bounce off of your aura. They just frustrate and anger and trigger others. They just show you who and who is not truly for you. That is what this is. That is what this is. So be open, be present, be present, be present. Be present. What do I mean by be present? Smoking, the drinking, the partying, the overconsumption, the overindulgence, the sex. It must be a balance. If there is an imbalance, then you cannot see clearly. You cannot be present. You are either in the past, in the future, or out of this world. So let's bring ourselves back down to earth, into this moment, into this present, into this awareness, so that we can begin to see where we must go. Because at this time, it is crucial for us to pay attention so that we can get out of here. Whatever here is for you, whatever discomfort there is, whatever there is that needs to be cut, go ahead and take that sheath off and go make those cuts. Okay? Go make those cuts. But before you do, make sure you know what it is that you're cutting. Make sure you know that it is that what you are releasing, that you know that your heart is saying yes. And in order for you to do that, you must listen to self. You must figure out what it is. Ask yourself, spend time with yourself. Give yourself the time and space to know. Because again, your mind can trick you into believing things that are not true. So we have to get out of our mind and into our body and into our soul, into our spirit. Into our spirit. Okay, let's look into the opposition for a moment. Clouding your judgment. Clouding your judgment. Creating stumbling blocks to have you in this constant stress mode, in this constant awareness and alertness about everything, not able to relax, having you constantly second guessing yourself. That is what this energy is. It is blocking your intuition. It is gaslighting. It is having you believe that you don't know what it is that you do know. It is having you look at multiple perspectives that don't belong to you. It is projection. It is, you should do this. You should not do this. It is authority figure clouding your judgment, and because there is that trust, because there is that connection of, I give you authority, it appears as though y'all are on the same page when your paths are splitting. There is this tethering, and you must reclaim your perspective. You must shift your perspective, knowing that you are connected to the Most High. You are connected to that source within. You have that inner compass that will never lead you astray should you choose to listen to it. And so maybe you're familiar and comfortable with not listening to it because that's what you're used to, because that's what you've been told to do, and because if you went against that, you suffered in the process. There was pain in the process. And so in order to avoid that pain and seek that pleasure of false validation, you cloud your judgment. You continue to give access to people who cloud your judgment, and that must be cut. In order to get to where you need to be, it must be cut and left in the ground where it belongs, so that it can form into something beautifully new. Beautifully new. Because the weeds have a purpose. The weeds definitely have a purpose. And when they're clouding our judgment, our purpose is to cut it. Our purpose is to say, hey, okay, not here, baby. You're getting a little too comfortable. People are getting way too comfortable. People have gotten way too comfortable clouding and crowding your energy. You have gotten way too comfortable allowing people in that do not serve you, do not serve your highest good. And what do I mean? Because in that, when I say that out loud, I also want to say that they do serve your highest good in the sense of showing you that you are valuable. Okay, so again, there's a dichotomy, there's a duality. That's what the tattoo is about. It could be this, but it could also be this. It could be both at the same time. So let's not be single-minded here. Although these energies are very single-minded, are very much so, it must be this way and nothing but. That could be religious, that could be career and finance, that could be life purpose, that could be shitting on your dreams. Who are you to be a dreamer? That's no such. Dreams are for kids. Tricks are for kids, baby. And you grown. And so we tell ourselves these things because we trust the people that give us this information. And as a result, we come to find that we're not really as satisfied as we thought we would be. But it takes that dissatisfaction to pivot us and show us the light of the situation, right? So, let's look at the opposition. Let's look into the opposition, maybe get some clarity on who these people are in your energy. What's the opposition? What is the energy of the opposition? Okay. All right. Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. This could be people from the past. People from the past work relationships / work relationships. This could be, what am I getting? Queen of Pentacles. Childhood, parents, family, guardians. What is the opposition? What is the energy of the opposition? Okay. Jaded and over it, like numbed out. Like there's no zeal. There's like this lifelessness within these energies. Like the youth is gone, the spark is gone, and now it is just autopilot. Now it's just day to day. Now it's just business as usual. It's robotic. It's monotonous. These are the type of people that 5 years ago they were doing the same thing that they're doing today. There's been little change in environment, little change in personhood. It's this stagnancy. It's this day-to-day survival. People from the past that have had high demand in your life, that have requested high demand from you in your life. Taken that passion away, right? These are the naysayers. These are the folks who, again, shit on your dreams. Say you cannot fly. Who are you to say that you can? You cannot do that. These are the naysayers. These are the passive aggressive. Oh, you think you could do that? The tone of like the not even knowing how their body language is proving that they are not truly in support of you, that they're not truly in support of what it is that you truly want to do. Okay? Not necessarily that they don't agree with you. It's different. You know, you can disagree with someone but still support them in their decision. No. I'm seeing that not only do they not support you, but they also disagree with what you're doing. They don't see the point in it. They don't understand it. They see it as something maybe taboo. They see it as something that is harmful, that is destructive. They see it as something that is not valuable. They don't see the value in it. They see it as medial, as how are you going to make a living doing this? See, focus on that material gain. And that's not what it is for you. You want fulfillment. You want joy. You want happiness, right? And yes, wealth can be included in that. But money is not the root of your fulfillment, right? The practical is not the root of your fulfillment. It's much bigger than that. It's purpose, it's intention, right? What else can we gather from the opposition? and their energy projected towards the collective. And this has been going on for a while. Like this ain't no new. They've been doing this for a minute. Five of Wands. They have been nipping at you. You know, at first it seemed okay. At first it seemed like they were in support of you. They were just trying to help mold you, right? Because we can take criticism. Criticism is cool, but when criticism starts to be one-sided to where it's all you should, why are you not doing, why is that not happening, this is not enough, I don't see any progress with this, da 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 da, and there's no, how was this today? Did it go well? You know, I'm proud of you. Did you, you know, how did you like, you know, this is okay. One indicator is that they won't necessarily ask how you feel about it. They won't necessarily ask how you enjoyed it. It is more so, did you do it? Was it done? What's next? Not how did you enjoy? Was that something that was good for you? Could you see yourself doing? Because again, that's not the value. The value is not in do you enjoy it, right? If you are somebody who is used to self-sacrificing and, you know, just autopilot living, you're not going to necessarily expect or think to ask somebody else, hey, like, how's your passions going? You know? So again, it is crucial to eliminate these people from your energy. Period. Point blank. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. What's Ace of Pentacles talking about? What's Ace of Pentacles talking about? This is financial gain. Financial gain. Justice. See, the crazy thing is, folks want to be in your energy to benefit, but yet are blocking you from actually doing what it is that'll give them the benefit. But that's a telltale sign from the Most High that, hey, let's cut this tie before you get your benefits. Let's get this person out of your energy. This type of energy, whenever that comes around, that's how you know they're not for you. Right? This person is miserable. These people they don't like their lives. They're just keeping up with the Johnsons. They're just keeping up with that false illusion of this is what I'm supposed to be doing. This is what life is. This is what I think life is. And so much so that they're okay with it. But it's because they're not feeling it. It's because folks are so busy to where there is no idle time to sit, meditate, and reflect. There is no time for that because they're too busy overindulging and making impulsive decisions and, you know, just dazed in this cycle. Dazed and just lifeless. There is no zeal. There is no life. Some of these folks, the color has drained from their face. Bad health, you know, health issues, and because they're killing themselves slowly without even really taking a chance to see. Okay? But you, my friend, you are meant to be that guiding light. You are meant to embody resilience, strength, transformation. You are meant to show others the way. You are meant to show others how it's done. The reason you got so much opposition is because it's prep. It's preparation. You're already walking in your path, but this is even more preparation for what's to come. Because opposition will be there. How will you navigate that opposition? How will you stand on your throne, stand grounded in your wisdom, in your light? How will you face opposition when everybody in the room is looking to you to speak your truth, to speak your peace? Will you fold, or will you stand tall, knowing that you've been through it? You've been through it. You know your heart. You know your intentions. You know what you're capable of. You know that the Most High is with you. You know that this is in your purpose. You know it. Even when it's scary, even when you are so confused, you know, and you've known for a long time that you got it. You got it. Keep going. Keep taking action. Keep taking action. These folks are hoping for a savior. You are that savior, but you are not responsible for people's demise. You are not responsible for holding people's hands. Your actions speak for themselves. All you do is be you. People benefit from you by you being in their life. That's the benefit. There's no thing to be done. There's just presence to be had. There's just space to be held. So hold that space for yourself so that others can hold that space for you. Period. Point blank. Okay? Okay, judgment. Judgment. All right? Again, you don't need to lift a finger. Okay? You don't need to lift a finger, baby. All you got to do is get yourself up out of this situation by cutting ties, by releasing. You can do that. All right? So I'm going to close out with some closing messages. Okay? With some closing messages. All right? Close out with some closing messages. Shout out to Shavi Zane. She actually was a big part of the reason that I began sharing my tarot readings. And I have a couple of her decks. And if you are a reader yourself, then I would encourage you to go support her, because she definitely is a truth seeker and has taken on her assignment. So, yeah, we want to uphold, or we want to lift up those who are spreading love and light and God, in whatever form that is for us individually, right? So, all right, what messages do we have for the collective to close out with? All right, thank you so much. There may be a lot of commotion and movement around you. Find a balance and create inner peace to keep up with the demands at this time. You are being called to take action towards something, and your commitment is being tested. It may feel as though you are all alone in your pursuits, but look at your circumstances from a higher perspective. Great rewards and transformation are coming soon. That was the first 10-15 minutes of the reading right there. Period. Come on, Spirit. Let them know. Let us know. Self-love is the best love. You are now seated in your power, and understand that being selfish is not always bad, especially when it comes to protecting your energy. You are now moving forward after a very turbulent period of your life. You may be uncertain of where your love life is headed at this time. You're being guided to focus more on your confidence and your passions. Work on regaining your balance after releasing a very toxic relationship. There may be some abandonment issues that still need to heal. This is the time to solely focus on yourself so that you may be more open to love when it presents itself in the future. Take time. Take time. Don't get in situations straight after breakups, man. And that's my opinion. That's my opinion. But I just don't understand that. Like, I understand it, but because it's like, okay, you impatient, you want it to happen now, yet you're creating more pain for yourself by not giving yourself the time to grieve and process, because you're so uncomfortable with being alone, you're so uncomfortable with being in your own space, or you're just so uncomfortable with not having a partner, hence being alone, which really isn't the same thing, because you're never alone, but being comfortable with self, being safe with self is necessary after toxic relationships, right? And I'll speak on this with my personal experience in another video. Right now, I'm currently working a plan to get the space to heal, because in my environment right now, I don't have that option day to day. So there must be action taken in order to get there. Time, right? In your solitude, your spiritual gifts are becoming more powerful. There are powerful truths that are being discovered, giving you more insight of your purpose and why you've gone through so many changes. You now realize how inauthentic you were when you had false relationships with inauthentic people. Though life is quiet, you now have the ability to hear the intuitive messages more clearly. This could be past, present, future energy, so some of you may be in that solitude. Some of you are still in the noise, still in the chaos, and needing time to be before you get into that solitude. Some of y'all have been in this solitude, and again, your spiritual gifts are becoming even more clear, and you're seeing that this is happening, and this is happening, and this is changing, and you're becoming more closed off to the people that you once were open to, which is a good thing. If those folks were the folks throwing those daggers, the folks giving you the evil eye, the folks, the naysayers, all of the energy that we saw over here with the lifelessness in people that they try to project onto you. Misery loves company, man. Be mindful of the things that you fantasize about and visualize. Your thoughts, whether good or bad, are producing and creating a large part of your reality. Knowing this, you want to evaluate your dominant thoughts and determine if they are poisons to your existence. You project your external reality from within. So what type of foundation are you creating for your future? And shameless plug, I have a couple of affirmation videos and more to come. I'm actually working on one right now. Working on one right now. Where we recondition our subconscious mind by speaking these affirmations, by telling ourselves in the morning, at night, throughout the day, whenever. I prefer right when you wake up, right before you go to sleep. And maybe, if you're feeling froggy, one time throughout the day, okay? But definitely programming your subconscious mind to remind yourself of who you truly are, right? We are oneness. So it's a matter of what perspectives we take on that shape our worldview. There's so many ways to view the world, so many ways, not just one. So remember, it's up to you to change that perspective, to shift that perspective, to choose option and opportunity over burden and barrier and limitation. There may be temptation to allow the past to prevent you from moving forward toward a brighter future. See this from a higher perspective and realize that the past person, place, or thing may have dimmed your light. That energy would have prevented you from showing the world who you are organically. You may feel like giving up on something you've been working on, but keep focused. It will pay off greatly in divine timing, and you will be so happy that you stayed the course. Okay? And with that said, that is the channeled message for today. I trust that this message found you well. I trust that this message resonated with you in whatever way, shape, or form that it does. Past, present, future, third party. If you read or listened to this video and someone came to mind that you feel may benefit from listening to this message, please share this message with them, okay? I intended for this message to reach as many folks who need it, who are willing to hear it, and open to receiving it, okay? So take on the assignment that you have been given. Continue to be you. Continue to shine your light. Continue to cut ties where necessary. And let's get it. We got it. Okay? All right. If you like my content, subscribe. Because I be posting and stuff like that more. So, yeah. More to come. More creative juices flowing. More things in store. And so thank you for being on this journey with me. If you want a personal reading, the link will be in the bio. Or not in the bio. The link will be in the description for you to visit my website, okay? And I appreciate testimonials, okay? I love a good testimonial. Yes. Share the testimonials with me, okay? Help me. You feel me? Because this is something I'm trying. All right. Let me stop. Okay, y'all. Take care, and until next time. Peace.